Okay, I'm going to do Aries through to Pisces. Who is in no contact and why? I'll pull a couple of cards. I will use an oracle deck to clarify, and then I'll get you some advice. Okay. Spirit guides, universe and angels. Who is in no contact with Aries and why? A King of Swords. Okay. This is someone who is possibly middle-aged, okay, possibly a father figure. They could be a boss, a colleague, or a father, or someone who plays the role of a father in a family. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Swords is emotions, truth, facts, research, air energy, okay. And 5 is a number of change, but we're just trying to identify who it is. It says precision, articulate, truthful, cautious, design and plans, controlled but determined. It's someone who, yeah, has a lot of responsibilities, okay. They're very cerebral, I think, with their head. Can I have another card for that one, please? Who is in no contact with Aries and why? Okay, so they're trying to use their intuition at the moment. They're trying to go with their gut as opposed to their head. They're looking for balance. It's Pisces moon energy. Look, the High Priestess, trust your own counsel first. Change, fluctuation, wisdom, sound judgment, common sense, awareness, intuition. Okay, what is the reason? What is the reason that they're in no contact, please, with Aries? The Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honour, protection and power. They're definitely trying to... They think that's what's right. Do you understand that? It's like about honour. It's about doing what's right. That's why they're not getting in touch. They could be, sometimes if it's to do with people around them, they're trying to protect you by not getting in touch with you. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. They're not getting in touch. I'm getting this sense of like protection because you use a sword to attack anyone that comes. And look, the rose is there. And we've got love call, protection, power, honour, revelation, clarity, truth, solidarity. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. For whatever reason, they're doing this because they're trying to protect you. Because they care about you deeply. Whoever it is cares about you a lot. Everything's in the upright. The High Priestess is someone who's wise. They're doing things because it's right. It's honourable. They're trying to use wisdom, good judgment. What's the advice then for Aries? Spirit, do you have any advice for Aries? Okay, step into your power. You are strong beyond measure. So perhaps you are going to not hear from them for a little while. Grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Okay, so you might need to do a bit of hermit energy, because I don't feel this person coming towards you. Walk in beauty. Okay, you're enough on your own. Okay, there's plenty of good going on in your life at the moment, and that you bring to the table. Infinite abundance. I just said that abundance is pouring into your life. Trust that there's a divine plan. Okay, trust that this is how it's meant to be right now. Doesn't mean things aren't going to change. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. It's time for healing, connecting, mending and releasing. Okay, so if you've been feeling bad, or thinking, bad reasons why this person hasn't been in touch, and your mind and your heart's got carried away with you, don't let that go. This person's doing what they need to do right now for your best good. Okay, they have good intentions towards you. They hold you dear. And when the time is right and when it's safe, they'll get in touch. Okay. I'm going to write down the timings as I go. It's 7:24. That finished, didn't it? It's like the Pentacles. It's got a unicorn, but you can change it. How cool is that? Right. I'm polychrome, if you didn't know already. 7:24. Okay, Taurus. Who is in no contact with Taurus, please, and why? I'm going to move this out of the way. Who is in no contact with Taurus and why? Okay, somebody who is, they're trying to make a decision. It's the Two of Pentacles, and if you see the water, it's a big rolling waves, and there's a tiny ship and a larger, much larger ship, and they are juggling these two pentacles infinitely. Okay, they're trying to find balance. It says find balance in your life to build your success. It says balance, adaptability, change in circumstance, argumentative, wondering. Okay, it's earth energy. They're trying to get grounded. It says duality, union, balance, love, a settling of energy. Okay, so they're really trying to, well, a lot of readers will say they're trying to make a choice, they're trying to decide you know, like out of this, who's going to win? Yeah, what should they prioritise? Let's get another one. The Hanged Man, look, exactly what we're talking about. So it's someone that's, they're in a state of contemplation, okay? So the Hanged Man is someone who's suspending themselves. They're not moving. He's sort of dancing on his feet there because he's trying to juggle. But here he's literally at standstill. He's tied himself up, you see, to the tree branch, and he's just sitting, waiting. Look, his hands are still, his feet are still, his mind is still. It says creativity, problem solving, groups and growth. Look at the world from a different perspective. Waiting, sacrifice, hesitation, suspension, recalibration. See, this is a moment in time where this person does not have the answers and they don't know. They don't quite know what to do about it, okay, but they're having a good think on it. Can you give me some more clarity on that, please? What's this about? Abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. This is what they're trying to do. They've been in a state of lack. And they want to reset and, you know, make new goals. But it's very difficult to do that if you don't know what your goal is. So it's good that this person is having some stillness. Okay. It's interesting that that's Capricorn and Pentacles, and then we've got money here, like abundance. So it could be wealth. Earth is practical energy, Capricorn. So yeah, they might be having financial issues. Manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. Something that I truly believe in this is if you worry that you haven't got enough money and you spend less and you get really tight with everything, there's a difference between sensible spending and then just like being a penny pincher and panicking that you've got no money and you're never going to have any more money and you're going to run out and you're going to, you know, that lowers your vibration. Energy, everything's energy and energy flows. So when you spend bits of money, more money comes in. Okay, it's, if you think of a circle, that's a better way to think of it rather than, you know, money running out. It's not really, it doesn't, nothing really works like that. That's a fear mentality. So this person, what they're trying to do is they're trying to, you know, keep a positive mindset. They're trying to imagine, picture what they want. They're trying to make a decision, like make some goals. They're at a standstill. So that's a good reason to be in no contact. When things aren't right, it's very, very difficult to function, you know, like in that 3D practical way, and to build. And often things come crumbling down, don't they, when there's dysfunction, because of emotions, or you've not been following your heart. Or you've been running around in a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and sort of being a bit toxic. This person is like, they're doing some careful thinking, okay? They're trying to use their intuition and better judgment. Let's get another one. A healing heart, I told you. The healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So whatever it is that's been dysfunctional, this person's doing the healing work. I really like that for them. And although it's although it's painful, when someone's not in contact with you, it's not always because they're trying to avoid you. and they're doing some hermit work or some hanged man work, and they're really trying to use better judgment and bring everything back down to earth instead of being messy and busy and, you know, frantic. They're getting grounded. Yeah, that's the right term. They're getting grounded, okay, and they're like trying to get rid of some bad habits or addiction, or, you know, they're getting free from a toxic connection, like a karmic connection or something that's become karmic. They're doing what they need to, okay, to try to repair and try to rebuild. They're probably not ready, which is why they're, you know, they're doing the work, which is a good thing. So I hope that helps and like reassures you as to why they haven't been in touch. Let's get some advice. Stay focused, hold the course, okay? Don't get too much in your emotions or too much in your head about this, because they need to, you can't decide when this person is ready. You can't decide that. If they're trying to heal from something, whether you know what that is or not, that's their journey, and the best thing to do is just let them come to you, and that's really difficult for a Taurus to do. But you know, steady the ship, hold the course, and eventually there's going to be change. This person looks like they're sailing, don't they? Or like, I don't know what movie it was on, but it was like a ship that floats in the air and it goes around the world. It was something in school. Anyway, this person's like, you are on a voyage, yeah, and like if you keep going forward, eventually you're going to find dry land, or you're going to find change, you're going to find a new place, a new destination, something of interest. So you just have to stay the course. Don't panic and think, I need to do something different, or I need to like change course. No, I need to change it again. No, I need to change it again, or I'm going the wrong way. You're fine. You're fine, okay? Right, I hope that helps. 17, well, that's a long one. 1741. Okay, so on to Gemini. It's so much easier writing the times like as you go. Okay, Gemini. Spirit, who is in no contact with Gemini and why? Could be a Leo or fire sign, or somebody who's really trying to calm their temper, calm their passion, their enthusiasm. Okay. It's the Strength card. You don't know your own strength until it's tested. Self-assurance, confidence, passion, resilience, courage, inner power. So it's someone who is trying to tame their inner beast at the moment. Okay, so this could be, it's the Five of Pentacles reversed. It's someone who is trying to, they're trying to make better financial decisions, like recover after, you know, a period of sort of not having enough. Money, it's earth energy, Taurus energy. They want to get their money situation back on track. It can also be about feeling out in the cold, but it's, yeah, that, see, it's paupers basically on the street outside a church in the snow. So it's a sense of being cold, poor, you haven't got the things that you need, like basic things like shelter or food or clothing. A lot of people read that like in an emotional way, like they're out in the cold, because church is a sense of community where you're welcome. Energy of the unexpected, conflict and strife movement. Yeah, 5's the number of change. Insecure, hardship, poverty, loss of money or position. Toil, harshness, need, lack of resources. It's in the reverse. So some kind of assistance is coming or has arrived. They've had some kind of gift, or their money's in a better position now, or they're feeling more included now. That it's recovery from that. So yeah, it's someone who's either like trying to hold back emotion or trying not to spend, and like they're trying to build wealth. I tell you what, these no contact situations, it's for good reason. It's for very good reason. Let's get something to clarify. Can you give me some cards, Spirit, to clarify why this person's not in touch? So we've got Paradise reversed, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Perhaps they've been feeling emotionally out in the cold. It's recovery from that, so they perhaps feel like they're going more towards paradise, but they're trying not to get too carried away at the moment, because Leos are very romantic. Day to meeting someone new, the snake, competition, enemy, clever. Oh, I'm starting to think they're feeling a bit possessive over somebody, and it's very early days, or they don't have a strong like ownership over. Do you know what I mean? Like, even though they might know you, they don't have any claim over you, because lions are in control of the kingdom. They parade around, not parade. Well, yeah, they sort of like, they prowl, don't they? And they like keep a guard over places. They monitor the territory that they occupy, and they're the king of it. They're the one at the top, and they're very possessive and protective, and they can be fierce. This is someone who's, they feel like they like someone, but they're worried that they've got competition. So I think they want, yeah, there's like a bit of a romantic energy, but they're trying to like control themselves a bit. That's definitely like, yeah, could be a Leo. I think someone likes you, but they're being a bit coy and they're being a bit careful. They've got the guard up because they don't want to get too excited, because you're their paradise. They want to date you, but they're worried that you've got people around you that are, yeah, going to take you away from them. Okay, what's the advice? Voyage of the heart, impasse. Love flows through you and to you. Reflect and redirect your energy. You're at an impasse. Perhaps you need to make a choice. If this person's important to you, maybe you should let them know. Or if you're not sure, maybe they're right to be feeling the way that they are. I feel a bit sorry for them. Alright, thanks Gemini. 2454. Okay, so on to Cancer. I'm not sighing because I'm fed up. I've eaten a large lunch and I've got tight pants on. So I'm huffing and puffing because of that. Okay, so Cancer. Who is in the contact with Cancer and why? Spirit, give me a card, please. Who's in the contact with Cancer? Who's in the contact with Cancer and why, please? Passive, scattered, desire, complex situation, trickery. Someone who's, you feel like they've got a lot of secrets, they're a bit of a dark horse, you never quite really know everything that's going on with them. You get the sense that that there's someone who, you know, they've got like reasons to be happy, but they've got reasons to be sad as well. Like cups as emotions, so I mean it's not the Three of Swords, it's not like total heartbreak, but they're a bit like, they tend to look back a little bit when it comes to emotions. They get a bit hung up on people, a bit sad. Grief, loss, self-pity, despair, disappointment, disillusionment, a fear of risk and mourning. Yeah, you've had some disappointments, some emotional disappointments. That's Scorpio energy. 5 is the number of change. Oh, we've got 2 5s. Energy of the unexpected conflict. Hang on, that's reversed, isn't it? So that was inner or outer conflict with other people or within. And this way it's passive, scattered, desire, complex situation, trickery. Yeah, it's something that people don't know about. It's not public. And Wands and Cups is all about emotion, physical relationships, passion and feelings. Can you help me to understand who this is? Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So they haven't quite undergone the transformation yet because it's reversed. They're going to go through some kind of transformation possibly. I mean, that's inevitable, isn't it, after disappointments? Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility, sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I mean, this is a scattered kind of like set of things to get because there's too many cards here. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries, that would make sense. Look, the coffin is like reversed. Endings, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation. So yeah, they're grieving at something and they're about to go through transition. Do you need time to heal? think they need to draw boundaries and then they'll get abundance. Okay, you keep getting loss if you don't draw the right boundaries. You will continue to experience loss, because it's like putting your eggs into a basket that you shouldn't, if that makes sense. Like you're betting on the wrong horses. That's probably more like a better example. It might be a bit of a hopeless romantic, so kind of like get fixated on, or a fixed sign. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. There could be someone who gets a bit fixated on certain people and they're not even worth it. I do that. So we finished that at 31. 06, so on to Leo. Okay, Spirit, who is in their contact? Who's in their contact with Leo and why? Who's in their contact with Leo and why? Okay, we've got the Lovers, so it's someone that you're romantically involved with. Celebrate the love in your life. 6 is balance, it's the past, it's soulmates. It's a divine connection, so it could be someone that you know from this life previously, or somebody from a previous life, but you feel like you've always known them. Inspiration, motivation, love, beauty, action, commitment, choices, unity. Another one for the person that's in no contact with you. The Fool. Judgment, answering the call to action. Celebrate your success with those you care about. 10 of Wands, there's always another way to do something. The Fool, spread your wings and fly. It looks like, yeah, it looks like somebody's finding a new way to do something with they're finding a new way to do something. They're having a bit of a rebirth. They're being called to work on something and they're finding a better way of doing it. It was 10 of Wands, it was too hard, too difficult. I mean, that could pertain to anything. Does it pertain to love? I'm not seeing any pentacles, and it's, yeah. I think it pertains to like relationships. They're finding a new way. Who's in the contact of Leo? Can you give me some clarification, please? What's it about? It's a lover, either in this life or the next. Look, twin flames came out reversed. It's someone who you keep coming back together with, and then there's distance between you, and you're triggering healing in one another. This connection keeps coming back together, and then it keeps going apart, and you're causing healing in one another. You trigger like shadow work in one another. So whatever you need to work on and whatever they need to work on, that's why you've been given a soul contract. You agreed to a soul contract in the 5D, and now you're going to carry it out in the 3D, okay? But it's like cycles, okay? Because when in the twin flame journey, it's like off and on. It's like Tom and Jerry. It's like cat and mouse. When you're chasing them, they're running away. When they're chasing you, you're running away. And it causes you to do shadow work. It's probably really passionate when you're together and you feel like you've always known each other. Like, it's probably like, I wouldn't say there's like drama, but you're not able to like stay together all the time. Like, it just goes like on off kind of thing. But you like both growing from it. It's a connection with a purpose, so you might be in no contact for a bit at the moment, but that won't last. Any more on this one, please? I like you. You're missing them, aren't you? I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. I think there's going to be some more interaction. It's unlikely to stop. You might be in each other's lives, you know, until like old age. It's just not going to be a smooth, consistent thing. It's not going to be continuous. It's like in out. Do you know what I mean? Like you two people that run alongside one another, and then occasionally you like come together like this. Yeah. Or like an intertwined kind of, yeah. Okay, you get what I mean anyway. What's the advice? This is like, you know, if you imagine Morse code, there's like a little stop, isn't it, between. Yeah, you're at an impasse. Okay, so it's just a pause. It's just a pause. They're probably working on themselves, you know, because as I say, you trigger healing, so it's like a little pause. It's not, they're not gone. It's not the end of anything whatsoever. Okay, so I hope that helps, Leo. 37, 56. Okay, so on to Virgo. Okay. Spirit, who is in no contact with Virgo and why? Oh my god, that came up fast, didn't it? Okay, it's a King of Pentacles, so someone who is in the public eye, and socially they're considered to be like the head of a household, someone who's responsible, a boss. They're practical, they're a good problem solver, they're very reliable, yet it's a person of good character, they're a good provider. Yeah, so I'm getting that like father figure energy. It's reversed, so it's someone who is being overly controlling, or they're being a bit mean and a bit, you know, it's like the negative version of someone who's being practical and problem solving. The negative would be like someone who's like micro managing situations, or being too tight with money, or too strict, or too focused on the material, and yeah, just too controlling. Got a bit too controlling. They need to loosen up and lighten up, you know. Let's get another one. Okay, we've got the Lovers, so it's someone that you are married to, or in a commitment with, or you have a soul connection with. So you could be, it's someone who you feel like you've known a lifetime already, even if you're not in an established, you know, relationship or living together. You have a soul bond with one another. Yeah, some kind of union, some kind of divine union. So you might feel like you know them from the past, or you are in a long-term commitment with them, even outside of marriage. You know, you could be living together. It doesn't feel like a boss now. It feels like someone that controls the finances in a family scenario. Okay, so you could have kids with them, or you could be a couple. I feel like a middle-aged kind of vibe with this. Let's get some more on this. So they've gone a bit mean. They've gone a bit mean at the moment, like with money or being too controlling. They need to loosen up. We've got both reversed, so receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. They've got some kind of issues to do with money at the moment. Could be childhood wounds that causes that. Some people who've like never had money when they were younger, like they don't want to spend it when they get older. They got like a lack mentality of fear that if they spend the money there won't be any more. Do you know what I mean? Or they go the other way and they're like overly materialistic. They shop too much. They surround themselves with stuff they don't need. You know, they keep buying things for other people because they just can't believe they've got money now. So there's too much of a focus on that. There might be, okay, yeah, so there might be someone who's like really flash. There might be someone who's like gone a bit like too much about what things they've got or what they're wearing. The runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Yeah, so ego is like the way that you look and what you've got, like status. It's also it's like shutting down your intuition. It's running away from what you really want, what feels good. You're running away from it. It's like your ego will like stop you from doing your shadow work and stuff. Run it in a codependent relationship. Yeah, it's someone that they've got issues and they keep breaking away from you, I think. Because that is not going to be helpful or conducive to this, is it? And we've got like the need for closure and moving on. They keep running away, they don't want to, like you might feel like you're chasing them a bit at the moment. What's the advice? There might be a sulker or someone who puts walls up or like literally like goes missing. Voyage of the heart, love flows, I struggle to say this, love flows through you and to you. So you're going to be balanced and fine, whatever this person is doing. Just do you, okay? Because like, I'm not going to tell you what to do if you're in a long-term, you know, marriage or arrangement with this person. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But you are abundant, like that is everything, abundant and beautiful energy. So that they're not your problems to take on. Use your personal power to keep that abundance and that lovely energy around you that you've got. Okay. Because a runner will turn into the chaser eventually. That's what the runner-chaser dynamic is. They've got their trainers on, like, they've got their running gear on. I wouldn't try to run after them. Might be a marathon. Yeah, okay. So Virgo, 45, 44, that went till. On to Libra. Makes you tired when you eat it. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels. Who is in no contact with Libra and why? Who's in no contact with Libra and why? Okay, the Hierophant. Understand your beliefs, values and boundaries, teaching, morality, education, divine wisdom, kindness, tradition. It's someone very trustworthy. You trust them with your like secrets. You feel like you can say anything to them. They might be quite a traditional person. They're feeling in lack at the moment. They're not getting in touch because they don't feel very successful. They're not that proud of themselves at the moment. And they like to, it's like when things are going well, you kind of like, if people get in touch with you, you're like, yeah, let's see each other, let's get together, or like, you know, and then when things are not going great, you kind of like fly under the radar a little bit, don't you, and like stay out of everyone's way, because you like, nobody wants to like parade when things aren't going that well. It's a good person. It's a very, very good person. Very wise person. Yeah, they're just they're a bit apprehensive about some things, and I think they're just waiting for like better times, you know. I'm not getting that there's anything bad going on. It seems like they've had a disappointment over something, you know, that they're expecting to have victory over. They've had a big disappointment, and it's just got them a little bit. And, you know, they thought they were like, you know, in a really dark place, and they might have been, but it's just like temporary, do you know what I mean? But they're just biding their time till they're in a better situation, I think. We've got keys on a ring, so maybe they feel like, you know, they haven't got much going on love-wise. Because it came out reverse. It says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Yeah, perhaps they might have thought like, you know, something was going somewhere, and it turned out to be, you know, just like a non-starter or a big disappointment. Like, maybe they got treated like that, you know. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Yeah, they're having some like shadow time. They're doing a bit of inner work, and perhaps that's what they need to do right now. Okay, so I don't get the sense that they want to be alone. I think they're just like maybe not conscious that they haven't. They're probably not conscious like that they haven't been like connecting with people. They're just sort of focused on that and they haven't realised, do you know what I mean, that you might be missing them or whatever. Maybe you just need to reach out to them and like they might be really happy to hear from you. Fellow travellers, look, support is all around you. Maybe they could do with a little phone call, you know, or a message, something. Okay, Libra, so it could be a friend, good friend or family, or yeah, it doesn't feel like love this, it feels like just an acquaintance or connection in your wider circle. Okay, so let's move on to Scorpio. I think they could do with a friend. Okay, who is in no contact with Scorpio right now and why? Ace of Swords. Air energy, so it could be a Gemini, Libra or an Aquarius. Speak your mind to solve your problems. Somebody who needs to speak up, okay? They need to speak up about something. About some kind of large opportunity. It could be financial or it could just be, you've got two aces here. Okay, a 1 and a 1. That's significant. It's significant. They want some kind of new start or a, you know, big chapter, like to open up in something. It could be work or it could be, you know, something together, like getting a house or, yeah, starting a business, or they want to offer you a job. Or something life-changing, okay? It says prosperity, power, opportunity, manifestation, labour, new venture. Pentacles is money. Speak your mind to solve your problems, logic, power, heart of the matter, insight, clarity, breakthrough ideas. They might want to offer you partnership into a business, or enter into some kind of contract, like a mortgage. Do you understand? Like it's something financial or contractual, or yeah. And we don't want any more of them, do we? Want this one. Anything else on this, please? Anything else on this? Look, we've got a key. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. I think they want you to move in. I think they want to get a house together. Maybe they're going to surprise you, maybe it's a secret. Scorpio. Yeah. And you know, 11 is it's a commitment together. Yeah, I think they're going to ask you to move in. But I don't know why it's a secret or they're in no contact with you. Weird. Sometimes people, you know, like they get clarity after they've gotten a break or you've broken up or I don't know. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what you've got until it's gone, kind of thing. I mean, it's rare, to be honest, that's rare, but maybe you just haven't seen them for ages because they live away from you, or I don't know, you'll know what the reason is. Maybe you feel like it's no contact, but you're one of these people that just likes to be in touch all the time, because Scorpio is very possessive. You've got a lot of love to give, and, you know, you can't stand not being, you want to be around that person like all the time. So to you it's no contact, but you know what I mean. Doesn't have to be for a long period. Okay, so why didn't I get you advice on that? Passion and pleasure, savour your life. Stop worrying. There's good stuff coming, okay? There is no problem here. In fact, you might get a pleasant surprise. There you go. That was worth pulling out, wasn't it? 55, 55. Ooh, that's a lot of change. On to Sagittarius. Okay, Spirit, who is in no contact with Sagittarius and why? Who's in no contact with Sagittarius and why? Ooh, that came out for another one, didn't it? Another of the signs. I think it was Libra. Animalistic, material, dull, corrupt, stubborn, miserly, authoritarian, controlling. It's like a father figure or a boss or someone who is good with money. They're in charge, they're very trusted, very noble, but they've gone really controlling and like miserly. And everyone's like, why are you being like that? Or they've gone the opposite way and gone like very materialistic. They're trying to be strong, they're trying to tame the beast. I'm getting the sense of like controlling, a bit too controlling, but holding on to the purse strings a bit too tight, I think. Okay, can you give me a clue? A soulmate? Yeah, it's a partner. There could be a fire sign, there could be Aries, Leo, or another Sag. It's a partner that's gone really like, they're either spending too much. I don't really get that. I get like, strength is trying to be strong, it's trying to... I think they're trying not to be miserly, and I think it's a partner, like a husband or a wife. Yeah, I think you're married to one another, and they've gone a bit like, being tight with money. Or controlling, but I get like overspending and stuff. Another one for that, please. I like you. Yeah, it's a partner, but they're going really tight with money. That's annoying. Husbands and dads do that a lot, don't they? Because it's on them if like there isn't enough. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing, okay? I think they'll stop behaving like this in a little while. I think they'll try to, that they're trying to like not be like that. They're trying to lighten up a little bit, and like go with the flow a bit more. Like that's very like childlike, isn't it? And it's like Christmas time, and you know, it's like the sleigh, like they're trying to find that little bit of magic. Well, that turned out nicer than expected. 59.24. Capricorn. Okay, Spirit, who is in no contact with Capricorn and why? Who's in no contact with Capricorn and why? Could be someone that you work with, or some kind of mentor or trainer. Reach out for the help you need when you need it. Earth energy, Capricorn, practical, money. Could be you do like business partners or like a group of investors or cooperation, gain, teamwork, creativity, realisation, influence, common goals. A colleague or something. Opening to communication groups and maturing. That's interesting that for Capricorn, you got like Capricorn, a Capricorn energy card. It's a Three of Pentacles, which is finances, and it's coming together, and it's like seeking out someone who is really skilled at something to work together on it. I'm getting like business, financial, legal. Let's get another one. Who's in no contact with Capricorn and why? Yeah, I feel like it's someone that you're going to go into business with, or you're waiting to go into business with. Because the Fool is taking a leap of faith. It's the beginning. Okay, you haven't started the journey with them yet. Let's get some clarification. Lightning bolts, sudden change, shocking news. You're waiting for the go-ahead. You're waiting for the go-ahead. Let's get one more. Epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Hand of Cards. They're keeping their cards close to their chest. They're being strategic, looking at their options. They might be a bit distracted with a recent heartbreak. So this is like, you know, it's just like been a bit delayed because of like some personal issues. Okay, that's what I'm getting. What's the advice for Capricorn then? Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Yeah, that'll be like fine. Just let them deal with their personal stuff, and then I'm sure you'll hear from them. Okay. I'm sure you'll hear from them. Okay, so on to Aquarius. Okay, Spirit, who is in no contact with Aquarius and why? Who's in no contact with Aquarius and why? Someone that you live with, okay? They're in your household. Tension, turbulence, anxious, unprepared, hurried, insincere. Is somebody in your house, someone in your home that you're in a public union with, married to. They're not talking to you right now. They are not happy. Yeah, they're rejecting you. They're heartbreaking. They're feeling let down. They're feeling let down and pushing you away. Let's get you some advice. Trust there's a divine plan. This is meant to be happening right now. obviously that sounds really like awful, but we've got 2 4s here, and this person is completely putting a wall up because they are really distressed. So you going towards them is not going to help. They want space, and you need to allow that to evolve and become what that is supposed to evolve and become, okay? You'll know what that's about. If it's not your message, don't take it, but it's that's what's coming out for the Aquarius collective, okay? I'm getting spouse, because that's a public union. You might want to look at what 444 means, because double numbers is more powerful than single digit meanings, okay? Okay, Pisces. Okay, who is in no contact with Pisces and why? Spirit, who's in no contact with Pisces and why? Who's in no contact with Pisces and why? Okay. 10 of Pentacles reversed. There's someone who is really worried about the future in terms of like their future security, financial security and generational wealth. So like, you know, having a really solid long-term work contract and acquiring property and leaving money for future generations. Like they're worried about the big stuff. It's Virgo energy. Yeah, they're trying to like figure out what to do because they don't want to make a poor choice. Whenever someone's not in contact with you, it's for good reason, okay? So don't try to mess with it. It's only the one where I said maybe, you know, I think it might have been the Libra one, and it was like a friend that's dealing with their own stuff and they might not even realise that you're missing them, like you reach out to like a mate or whatever. But most of the times when people are not in contact and like, I haven't heard from them for a while, there's stuff going on, you know. Yeah, I think they're just trying to sort out financial stuff. Who's in their contact with Pisces and why? Can I have some clarification? Not today, yeah, they're really not open to. I wouldn't bother this person, Pisces, that you're thinking of. I wouldn't bother them because they have got like a really big problem to sort out, and it's good that they're focused on it because, you know, we all like live in the 3D pentacle world and we need to make security for ourselves, don't we, for the immediate and for long term. I wouldn't say that they're angry, but they, you know, they look quite busy there, don't they? So I wouldn't, just give them some time, you know. Any more on this one? It could be a boss, it could be a spouse, or it could just be someone you know that you're like, where's that person disappeared to? Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So it could be a family member. Unconditional love is like, you know, like when you just have a really like deep love for someone, like you've got love for them. It doesn't have to be a partner. I'm getting like someone in your family, or a boss, or just someone that you know. Could be a child or a parent. Let's get some advice. It's not about you. It's not about you, Pisces. Okay, like the reason they're not in touch is they're in kind of like pentacles. They're in financial situation. Yeah. Try to like think, you know, like when's probably a better time for their schedule to get in touch, or you know, give it a week or two maybe. But people don't always get that out of that energy. They might lose the temper, do you know what I mean? The fact it's like a big drop there and it says narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. You know, they might be like likely to fly off the handle or have little patience at the moment, so perhaps just give them a wide berth for a while till circumstances change, because that obviously dictates people's emotions and how generous they're feeling, or whether they're able to, you know, temper themselves. Alright, Pisces, I hope that helps. Alright, thank you. See you on the next one.